at the height, in many respects, the apex of his career.
Yeah.
Let's talk about K-Dot. How in the world, that's basketball, now hip-hop.
Mm-hmm.
How did that happen?
Another product of grace and being ready and accepting the call, picking up the phone when the call came. You know, that came also through a relationship through my brother, mentor Marcus.
So Marcus, the man.
Marcus, yes. Marcus is definitely like one of the individuals that have helped shape the industry today, for sure. Has influenced it heavily, for sure, whether people want to admit it or not. Yeah.
And you would consider him a master stylist?
Yeah, a master. Yeah, a master stylist. What's a bigger thing? I mean, for the sake of a better term right now, I'm gonna go think about it. But
so yeah, I'm gonna give you a term. I would consider Marcus a brand curator.
Yeah, a brand curator for sure, without a doubt.
Yeah.
A brand concierge.
All right, brand concierge. Look at us up here making up stuff.
Yeah, creativity. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Creators create.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, sir.
Without a doubt. But he definitely was. He played a part in that because of the call came from a mutual friend of ours. I could call Gabe a friend. Yeah, he's mutual friend. But I met the person through Marcus, and this person is close with Kendrick's camp. You know, and when Kendrick needed a service and he needed Grammys, it was Grammys. Grammys a few years ago.
So how I go from Grammys, because something's consistent here. It seemed like you get a call. Marcus seems like he's the oracle.
Yeah.
Right. And you're like Neo in the Matrix. And
that's a good.
And it's like this thing is chasing you. Right. So you show up at the right time. You do the service, and it turns into a relationship.
For sure.
So how in the world? Because I'm familiar a little bit with the industry, and I'm familiar with NBA, and sometimes you're disposable, right?
For sure.
You know, you do a couple of services you think you own, and then you look up and they're not calling you anymore.
Sure.
How does it go from that call to how many cities tour? How many world city tours that you all went on?
I don't know.
Like 40 something, 50.
Yeah, it was
around the world.
U.S., Europe, Australia. It was. We did a lot.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know. It was my first tour. It definitely.
It blurred, huh?
It very much so blurred. It was, it was an experience that, I'm grateful for sure. Grateful for, but even though in that same token, I'm grateful. I have to be honest enough to say that it was so new that it really weighed heavy on me.
Did it overwhelm you?
Very much so.
All right. So what weighed heavy? What?
Because my normal is not that, right? So even when I have moved around, even if it's with Dwayne or whatnot, it's like I know how long. I know, and it's a lot more settling. Like, well, we get to a city, we get to a hotel. You're there for a while.
So you're overwhelmed?
Yeah, for sure. Overwhelmed just due to the newness of the movement of world music tour with the major artists. That was very, very new to me, just due to the fact of the unsettling. Like I'm not used to not like settling. Like you get to a city, you're there for, a few hours, then pack your stuff and get back on the bus or get on the plane and head back or head to the next location. So and doing that so frequently for me, that was very, very new and very, very difficult. Especially in the beginning, to adjust and adapt to.
So was it the sleep deprivation? Was it the diet?
All of the above.
Was it the pressure?
All of the above.
Yeah.
All of the above.
Were you able to cut at all times of night? Because I'm assuming you had to.
Well, what for Kendrick?
Yeah.
No, I mean, it was, I mean, every show, we worked together every show.
Okay.
So it was, you knew when you were going to be working, you know what I mean? But it was just the idea of, okay, how long am I going to be in this place? And when we head to the next place, what are those accommodations?
So give us an idea. So you're in Australia. You're there for a day? You're there for 6 hours?
In Australia?
Yeah.
No, you're there for a month.
A month, okay. So
Yeah.
you're doing different
2
venues?
2 weeks to a month, yeah.
Okay.
We're doing different venues. Yeah, there's different cities. You're in Melbourne. You're in Sydney. You're in any Australian location that they choose to have a venue or choose to operate in a venue. Because we were doing stadiums, not arenas. The arenas are amazing.
Excuse me, you all. He said we're not doing arenas. We're doing stadiums.
Yeah, we were doing stadiums. Like
This is not the United States. He said Australia. I just want to be clear.
Right.
So go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it was a world stadium tour. So every stadium, every show was at a stadium.
So you talking what, 30,000 people?
Oh yeah, better. Better for sure.
Some even 50, 100,000?
For sure, without a doubt.
Wow.
So yeah, and you know, you're dealing with the again the.
So and I'm not trying to be, posh when I say this. It's 100,000 people. They can't see whether his line's straight or not. I'm just like, so.
Yeah, they can.
How?
Yeah, you can. You can see if his line's straight.
What, on the screen?
I saw it. Yeah.
Okay.
I saw it.
All right.
But at the end of the day, this is part of his identity. This is part of his look. This is how he wants to look, how he feels when he looks this way is also a part of that. You know, so details shouldn't matter, or intention shouldn't matter because someone notices. You know, or an external person notices, or there's an external acknowledgement. Details should matter because you want them to matter.
Okay. So how does that